Yes.
You know we can't shake hands that, you know.
I know that coronavirus going around.
I don't know you like that. Hey, I'm listening to your song, Thankful, and I know that you have a gospel background and you started in the church. And so I'm wondering about the song, when you say, I'm thankful for you, you've been there. Are you talking about God or are you talking about a woman?
I'm talking about a woman.
Okay. I'm just trying to get clear. Any woman specifically?
Yeah, someone from the past.
Really?
Yeah.
The past?
The past.
Not even here anymore? Like
well,
a
no,
grandmother?
she still exists. Or she's still living. But it's an ex.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So not like your grandmother or anything like that.
No.
Okay. Because that could be a woman too.
Yes.
So what did she do to make you so thankful enough that you sing a damn song about her?
Honestly, I was in college when I wrote the song. And I was going through like a really kind of like tough time, just like school was weighing down on me. Stuff was going on at home that I couldn't really control. And she was like really there for me through that. And so that inspired me to write the song Thankful. And you know, it can be applied, you know, to people that you care about. It could be even be applied to God if you wanted to. But it's just really for those people that are really there for you and stand by you when you really need them.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
What, talk to me about college. What college did you go to?
I went to this school called Pomona College out in Claremont, California. Yeah, you know where that is?
No, I don't know where. I've never heard of Pomona College. But don't feel bad. No one's ever heard of my college, Bennett College, in a small town called Greensboro, North Carolina.
No way.
You never heard of Bennett, right?
I live down the street from Bennett College.
Shut up! Jordan, get out of here. Well, how you end up in Pomona College?
Honestly, scholarship.
Oh, that's how I ended up at Bennett. Scholarship.
You got to go where that money at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you know,
expensive.
Look, I should be singing Thankful to my grandmother because when I got the scholarship, I got a full 4-year scholarship to Bennett, right? When I got the scholarship, I was working at a radio station because I was still in 12th grade. And I was like, I'm not leaving this. I'm about to blow up. I'm about to be the best DJ in Houston. By the time I'm 21, I will run this city, right? And my grandmother got on the phone, called my boss, and quit my job for me and was like, oh, you going, you taking your behind to college. And she made me go to Bennett College. Like literally bought my plane ticket, gave my mom some money for whatever else, and was like, you on the way. So I should be thankful, right?
Yeah, you definitely
I'm gonna sing that to my grandmother. I'm gonna sing your song to my grandmother.
That's beautiful, that's beautiful. I love that.
She saved me, yes, just like that.
Wow.
So how'd you pick up this guitar?
So I picked up guitar, like in middle school, there was like this little guitar class. And so the first guitar I actually started on was like this nylon string guitar. And I was playing acoustic for a while. And then my grandpa, he bought me an electric guitar. And then I just like went crazy on that. So the first stuff I started playing was like Metallica stuff, because I feel like everyone when they first like picks up a guitar wants to be a rock star, right? So I'm like trying to figure out how can I play as fast as possible. But I always had like a gospel background. So I went to play in the church as well, and kind of like that kind of gravitated me towards
What kind of
R&B.
church did you go to where they needed an electric guitar?
Southern Baptist Church.
Of course. Absolutely. They need all kinds of stuff
They
in the
got all
Southern
types of
Baptist Church, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's an old hymn that you played on the electric guitar that we would know? What do you think? Because I'm just trying to hear a gospel song in the back of my head that we used to sing in church where the electric guitar had to be applied.
I mean, I actually won a guitar competition one time for like writing composition for Amazing Grace on guitar.
Get out.
Yeah.
Amazing Grace on the electric guitar.
Yeah, on the electric guitar, yeah.
So when you said you wrote the composition though?
Well, I mean, I just composed it for guitar. So, I mean, Amazing Grace is his own song.
Right.
Just put my own.
Put your own fling.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You know, because like when you go on American Idol and those shows like that, they're like, make it your own.
Yeah, exactly.
You made Amazing Grace your own.
Exactly.
That's a very slow song. I think it needs to be played with the electric guitar all the time. Amazing Grace, especially when sung by a black person, is the most wretched song on the face of the earth.
Yeah.
The word amazing alone will last for about 15 good minutes.
There's one thing, you better not be in a rush.
You better not be in a rush, exactly.
You better not be in a rush,
so how do you go from church to, you say as soon as you got the guitar, you wanted to kind of like be a rock star, but you really do kind of play rock and roll. You are a rock star.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm a big Jimi Hendrix fan, and so I used to jam with a lot of like high school friends and stuff like that. We used to form bands and stuff. And one of my friends, he had this Jimi Hendrix book. And so he like let me borrow it, and I just ended up actually keeping it for years. And so I was just going through the book, learning stuff. And so that's what kind of inspired, and that was Hendrix right there, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, what was the book about?
Well, it was a book of his music. So in the book, it had, you know, Jimi Hendrix songs. So you could go in, it was like a music book, like, you know, piano sheet music type stuff.
So it was a book of sheet music?
But for guitar, yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
And so you just learned how to play all of those songs?
Yeah, exactly. And that kind of and then I was just teaching myself different types of things on guitar, inspired by that.
You have a Jimi Hendrix feel to you, for sure.
Thank you.
But also, I think I was hearing like Lenny Kravitz.
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever get Lenny Kravitz? Do people
Sometimes
ever say
people say Lenny Kravitz, Gary Clark.
Because you have this raspy thing that goes on that definitely feels like a hipster kind of musician, and it just kind of takes you back to another era. And I love it. Like it feels so good and so grounded.
That.
Yeah,
so
it's awesome. Did your parents support your move from gospel to rock and roll?
Yeah, I feel like they supported it. I mean, they've always kind of encouraged me and pushed me to pursue things I was passionate about. Obviously, they also were like, "You about to go to school," kind of like similar to your,
like my grandmama.
Similar to your grandmama, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like they're like, "You better go get that education." So that's what I did, and it ended up being a beautiful thing. It brought me to California. It brought me to LA, and I was able to kind of still, pursue my passion and pursue my dreams while being out here and also doing school. Not
only LA, but Copenhagen.
Yeah, Copenhagen as well.
Talk about that experience.
So I went to Copenhagen. I was looking for like a study abroad opportunity. I was like in between staying in LA and like continuing doing the music thing and like going abroad, because going abroad is like a crazy college experience. You get to like go outside the country on a college dime and just like go crazy.
Exactly.
So I was like, I don't want to turn that down, but I'm also passionate about the music. So I found a program out there that was like a music production sound engineering program. And so I was in the classical conservatory out there studying music production and sound engineering and micing up.
That had nothing to do with the guitar though, right?
Not necessarily with the guitar. It was just my passion for music. So I also produce as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So that had a lot to do with that, yeah.
And so what was the experience like? What do you think you learned or brought from that experience?
I mean, honestly, from the experience itself, I feel like I got a lot into miking drum sets, miking orchestras, but also just got to like interact with different people, learn their culture and kind of experience music in a completely different way over there. And actually over there was kind of like really the first time I was really out, really playing live. Like I hadn't broken outside of my college campus playing live until I got there. And so being there, I was like all around the city, like strumming my guitar and singing. And so then that was kind of like my practice ground, and I came back to LA and just went crazy.
And just went crazy.
Yeah.
You have a different feel.
Yeah.
How do black people feel about the music that you play?
They love it. They love it.
I did. I certainly loved it. But I'm a I love music, so I'm just wondering, because it's more of a rock and roll Jimi Hendrix type feel.
It has that feel. I think my records, if you listen to the records, it's like that feel, but it still has a lot of soul in it. So I feel like it's still very much rooted in soul, which I feel like black people can connect with.
Yeah.
Because that's our music.
That's our music.
Yeah.
We started it.
Exactly.
People compare you to John Mayer?
Sometimes, yeah. I'm a big John Mayer fan as well.
Really?
Yeah.
It's interesting to me because I probably shouldn't get into all of that. I feel like John Mayer gets his swag from black people, if that makes sense to you.
Damn.
You're like, I just told you I'm a fan. I'm not about to say that bad about it, but no, I do. I feel like he gets.
And
he gets a lot of flack for that too.
I can't speak for him, but he's a big player of blues. Blues, I feel like is a black art form.
Yeah.
And so like anyone that adopts that is gonna kind of like take something from black people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So how do you, when you had your group, when you jamming, doing your jam sessions with your boys, were they mostly black or white?
Mostly black, like in high school, for real. Like my other homie that's a guitarist was black. Right now, that's a picture
I'm counting the black people.
That was open.
I only see 2 black people, Jordan.
But now, honestly, I play with all types of people. Like my producers over there on keys, guitar player. It's actually a very diverse group up there. Honestly.
It is a very diverse group. Yeah, yeah. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I like that how music brings people together.
Exactly.
In all honesty, I'm joking about John Mayer, but music really does bring people of all nationalities, people of all social and economic backgrounds together as one.
Right.
What do you feel like your music is going to do for people?
Honestly, I feel like my music will also unite people, black people, white people, whatever have you. I never make music for any particular type of audience. I just believe that like music is my calling, and I just want to like share a positive spirit and a positive message.
Yeah, positive message. That sounds good to me. Thankful sounds pretty positive to me.
Yeah, very positive.
Tell us what you got coming up, Jordan.
So actually, Thankful music video is actually dropping next Monday.
All right now?
Yeah, this coming Monday. So that's super exciting. And then I'm actually working on finishing up an album that's going to drop sometime very, very soon.
You seem excited about that.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that.
Is the ex-girlfriend going to be in the Thankful video?
No.
Oh, man, you wasn't that thankful. Give it up for Jordan Hawkins, everybody!